We're talking philosophy here with Todd Mohr of Big Head Todd and the Monsters in the Green Room, sponsored by Lazy Boy. Alan Watts, you're a philosopher. You have podcasts, many podcasts, just talking philosophy. I'm wondering, did you have a poster of Alan Watts in your bedroom instead of Mick Jagger?
That's a good idea. I should get one, actually. He's a funny-looking guy.
So they used to have these lectures, and that's kind of what you do. Is there sort of like lessons or lectures?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Of philosophy, and I listened to the one, Man and Nature, Part 1.
Yeah.
That's where he talks about, you know, we walk around feeling like we're this sort of isolated center of awareness.
Right.
And the world is other.
Right.
It's out there. We confront it.
Right.
As opposed to
you are your environment.
You are the environment. Or inseparable from the environment.
That's right.
You can't have one without the other.
Right.
It's like a wave is a wave. It isn't separate from the ocean.
That's right.
Do you have any podcasts on that sort of topic?
Well, it's a really important topic because of the environmental nature of it, and obviously we're having a lot of challenges that we're facing, and so we need desperately to realize that we are our environment. We have a very interdependent relationship to the environment, and we should care for the environment as we do ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, inseparable. There was it raised a question, this one lecture I was listening to. We think of, defining nature. There's the Western view, and then there's kind of the Buddhist view, and then there's sort of Chinese, there's sort of three models of what nature is. And we tend to think of like a hornet building a nest. That's part of the natural world.
Right.
But when human beings build houses, that's not.
Right.
That's something else.
Right.
Well, how is it? How is that any different, really?
It's not any different.
How is a man building a house any different than a hornet building a nest?
Aside from the enormous expense and use of resources, it's not really that different.
They're a little more efficient.
Yeah.
I mean, could a hornet live without a nest? Not very well.
Right.
Not very successfully. Well, we could talk about music, too.
Okay.
Your new album is available. You immediately put it online for free.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that wasn't something you eventually did. That was kind of your plan all along, right?
Yeah, I really love the internet and the possibilities that the internet has for music and culture, and obviously it's inexpensive, and it's a great way to get music to people. So yeah, our philosophy is to use it, and we also, as we were talking about earlier, did a bunch of mailings, and so whatever we can do to get the music out is kind of our goal.
It's just like we don't need no stinking record business,
Well, it's going away on its own. It seems to.
Yeah, it's imploding.
Yeah.
But you've been around 20 years, over 20 years, so you were seeing the business before internet was really a factor at all. It was a whole different model. When did you first see the tides shift where you could say,
I saw it the second that the first digital recorder came out, the first Sony DAT recorder. It recorded digital audio on VHS tapes.
Yeah. And
it's the first time that zeros and ones and all that appeared, and as soon as that happened, I knew it was kind of, there's something very different that was going to happen.
It is kind of getting away from, you had to go to a recording studio with hundreds of millions of dollars worth of equipment, and no one could really have that in their house.
Right.
Now you can.
Yeah.
You can edit it, and you can go to Best Buy and get what you need to do what you used to have to go to a studio for, and only record companies could afford it.
That's right.
Could send you there. You're touring now. When you're touring, you're not really touring promoting an album. You're just sort of promoting your catalog.
Yeah, that's basically right. We have a lot of records. I think 8 studio records now, and our running song list is pushing 120 songs, and we just want to be the best band that we can be, and we go out there and we play different sets every night, and we want people to fall in love with the band instead of a single.
So go to the KINK website. We've got a lot of links for a lot of that's in the music news section. There's a cruise that might happen if enough people sign up. So it's you and just a couple hundred of your closest friends on a luxury
master
yacht
in
the Caribbean. So hopefully that'll sail.
Yeah, we'll see. That's slated for February 22nd of 2009. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Good luck. Thanks a lot, Todd Mohr.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.